Alright guys, pardon the mess, but mostly, well, the character of the place is really changing, so I thought it would be time to walk you through it again just so we can see and I can document. Previously, when we came down to the theater, we had walked through this way. I've got a new wall here filling the old doorway, and then you can see also the new wall that's actually the theater wall. And this whole cavity, of course, will get stuffed with insulation when it's all finished back up. Maybe that's an easier way to see it. So our new entrance, as you may recall, is back this way. If you're walking in when it's done, you'll be 14 inches taller than I am right now. Somewhere up here. Anyway, so right now we come through next to what will be the equipment closet. Not yet framed in because I'm going to frame it on top of the riser after that's constructed, abutting my double stud wall, staggered stud wall, and then the entrance, which again will still be 14 inches higher on the riser. And you come on in and we'll see that we've got single stud wall along the sides. I've moved the insulation from the ceiling into the walls just for safekeeping. I think it's already said actually, but I'll be refilling the old cavities with new insulation. I've got still some issues to deal with down here. I need to prepare some trapdoors as I frame in, obviously, for my my water supply valve and my waste clean out. Let's look at some of the details. Most of the action and the details happened on this side, what we'll call the right side of the room, where our new ceiling joists got notched out to accommodate the water pipe, which you can see mostly in the shadow there. And then just beyond that you can see the double header of the wall top here. However, you'll notice that the top plate is not a full 2x4. I had to rip it down to get good clearance under the water pipes on the rear end of the theater. There's two down there and there just wasn't adequate space for a double top plate. I probably could have constructed the wall a ½ inch shorter, but my measurements weren't that careful. And as a consequence of that, we find that on the left wall of the room, I built with a normal top plate and then ended up coming behind to notch out the bottom ½ inch of each of the joists to accommodate or to make them level when compared to the other side of the room. But you know, a little wiggle room here and there is a good thing, right? We got to be flexible in our designs. In any case, everything's up. Everything is isolated still. There's a couple of wiggle points that I'm not sure how to deal with. One is that the walls are not perfectly plumb, which I'm happy to live with. However, this one is shimmed off the concrete, and I didn't, I guess, leave enough space between the base plate and the poured wall. I only left about ½ inch, and then we have some bowed studs and such that want to bump up against the concrete. I'm not sure what that is going to result in terms of sound isolation. Hopefully nothing, though I am a little concerned that if the whole room were to rack, we get some rattling. That rattling actually you might hear is some tight clearances on my plumbing cutouts. In fact, that one up there that you can't see is touching right now. This wall needs to get moved. I'm going to have to come back in and widen that gap in the cutout. But, you know, a few tweaks left to deal with, but mostly everything's framed in and we're ready to start installing the rest of the installation and then get this first layer of OSB up on the wall. Pretty excited. We've got a real room here. It's just not quite done. But thanks for watching. I'll post some more comments here in a minute. Thanks.